The Foreign Minister has directly expressed Australia's shock at the death sentence handed to an Australian citizen during face-to-face talks with her Chinese counterpart. While Australia is lauding open lines of communications and progress on lifting wine tariffs, hundreds of protesters have converged on the Chinese embassy to call for stronger action against President Xi Jinping over human rights abuses.
Tensions boiling over at the gates of the Chinese embassy, pro-democracy supporters pushing through the police line, facing a swift reaction, not deterred in their demands for China to be held to account.
Uyghur protesters infuriated by abuses in China, clashing with police outside its embassy.
So Australians want to see action on human rights.
Freedom for Tibet! Freedom for Tibet! Freedom for Inner Mongolia! Freedom for Hong Kong! Freedom for Hong Kong! Freedom for all! Shame, shame, CCP! Shame, shame, CCP! Shame, shame, CCP! Shame, shame, CCP!
It is the 1.234 billion people in China that are also suffering under the CCP. So it's with great pleasure that I invite Professor Wang Yi to say a few words here today. A big round of applause, please.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
A response to the highest level diplomatic arrival in Australia from Beijing in 7 years.
It is a positive progress of dispelling doubts and boosting trust. And I hope that this sound interaction can continue.
An upbeat engagement in the midst of the region's military power struggle.
I look forward to speaking frankly with you about Australians detained in China, human rights, maritime security and safety, as well as regional and international issues such as the Pacific, Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the conflict in the Middle East.
Wang Yi also holding talks with the Prime Minister and opposition, making this point.
I think that fundamentally it is about staying committed to mutual respect. China never interferes in Australia's internal affairs.
But declining to take reporter questions. The customary joint media conference with a foreign counterpart, a solo affair.
We believe it's in the interests of both nations for all trade impediments to be removed.